Hello everybody, welcome to Heraklion, Greece, the island of Crete. This is the FIBA U20 European Championship, and we're about to watch the third place game between Greece and Belgium. So both of these teams had designs on making it to the final, but they fell in their semifinals yesterday, and the teams that beat them, France, who whipped Greece in the nightcap last night, they will be taking on Israel, who played Belgium yesterday. It'll be France and Israel in the final at 9 p.m. And that is local time. So anybody that has played in a tournament like this for your national team will always tell you, if they get into this situation, it is always better to leave an event with a win, and especially a spot on the podium, and that is what both of these teams are thinking about today, rather than to lose and to finish fourth. At least if you leave with a win, you have that winning taste in your mouth, and you know that you got something out of the experience. They'd like to get to the final. In many respects, the team that wins this game feels a lot happier than the team that actually made it to the final but loses. So Greece and Belgium have a lot to play for, and especially Belgium, I think, because the first time they ever made it this far in this competition. They had never played in the semifinals until yesterday against Israel, and it was a tough game. They were blown out. It didn't help that they lost Thijs de Ridder, their star player, to a hand injury. He only played a few minutes and sat down, but I don't think you could take anything away from Israel in that game. They were just better, and injuries are part and parcel of these games. So the experience for Belgium has been good, and to make it even better, they want to get out of here with a win today. And what a great experience that would be if they could get out of here with a win against the host team of this Under-20 European Championship. And that brings us to our next point, is Greece, who were really walloped last night by France. They are playing at home, so they have that additional pressure to get to the podium. They know it. They know they can play a lot better than what they showed last night. And in all honesty, I'm not sure who would have beaten France last night. They were on fire. It was a different Blues team. Perhaps they should not have been as decisive winners as they were against Greece. I mean, they just basically doubled them up in the scoring department. And we know that Greece are better than that, so they want to get the bad taste of that experience out of their mouths and get a win, and to be able to one day look back and say, hey, look, I played for my national team and made it to the podium of a major event like an Under-20 European Championship. It's a type of award or reward that will fill these guys not only with pride, but a lot of confidence as they look forward to establishing their careers in basketball. So we're going to have a pause now for the playing of the national anthems of Belgium and Greece. So the national anthems have been played for both of these teams, and the fans are ready, the players are ready, the referees are ready. Ademir Zarapovic will be the crew chief today from Bosnia and Herzegovina. He is in the middle. And also Mikel Maniste from Estonia on the left. Alexandre Marais from France on the right. Well, we're going to see Sean Poudet, Joppe Menes, Thijs de Ridder. Well, that's encouraging in the starting lineup for Belgium. Siebe Ledeggen and Xander Pintelan. And Swolf, Di Maria, De Wild, Missio Dio, Verstraete, Belolo Catuala, and Griman Prez coming off the bench. And it's interesting with respect to the injury that De Ridder has. I mean, you think, well, why couldn't he have played yesterday if he's playing today? But we just don't know. Nikos Pleotis, Soterios Economopoulos, Evangelos Zougris, Lefteris Mantoukas, and Thanasios Baginas in the starting five. Neophytis, Hatsis, Stavrakopoulos, Kalitzakis, and all those guys coming off the bench. There's Stephen Evans. No matter what happens, this former point guard who's now a coach will have a lot to think about after this tournament. He knows that his team was really close to getting to the final. They came up against an Israel team that also was firmly focused, concentrated, red hot, playing well, and to lose your star player for that game, that didn't help. But I don't think he'll be making any excuses. He knows that his team has to be able to play better to get into that final. It would have helped to have had De Ridder, but there's no use crying over spilled milk. You just build on the positives. And Konstantinos Papadopoulos, the same for him. I think they had the unlucky task of having to go up against France, who had just survived a quarterfinal against Serbia, and it really woke them up. In Greece, despite having been so impressive in their quarterfinal that they played against Turkey, they were just no match yesterday. There's Jorge Garbajosa receiving from Vangelis Ilios, the president of the Greek Federation. Some type of honor, award, recognition. Jorge Garbajosa, of course, one of the most famous names for a long time in international basketball as a star forward with Spain's national team, won the World Cup in 2006, a part of that team that, speaking of not having players, got to the final without Pau Gasol after he got injured in the thrilling semifinal win over Argentina, and nevertheless beat Greece, who had beaten the United States in their semifinal. So that was quite an achievement for Garbajosa. He was also in the 2009 Eurobasket winning team. Now is the FIBA Europe president, having served several years at the helm of the Spanish Basketball Federation. Heraklion is basically a genuine home of international basketball. They host so many events here, youth, senior team, and it's just really a great place to come, not just for the players, obviously, because it's in Crete, lovely Crete, and you're surrounded by the Mediterranean, but it's just a magnificent overall. It's a great place for families to come and watch their kids play, or brothers, or whoever. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Heraklion, Greece. We are in the third place game here. Belgium in the dark uniforms, Greece in the white, and we're underway. Greece winning the opening tip. Greece blown out by France in their semifinal. Belgium blown out in their semifinal by Israel. So Greece unsuccessful with their first attempt. Sean Poudet, the point guard, looking to bounce back from a tough afternoon. Here's Pintelan. Sean Poudet looks at what's available, decides to put up a three and hits it. Well, definitely, at least for this team, a pass-first point guard. But if it's there, he's going to take it. And there's Mandzukic. But there's Mandzukic. Just so impressive for this Greece team in this Under-20 European Championship, as has Zugris been. So Zugris and Mandzukic not on the same page there. There's the Ritter. Well, it looked pretty good on that move, didn't he? You see, it's his left hand that was the problem. I guess just the uncertainty of the injury and the pain that it was causing, you want to exercise caution, and that's probably what they did yesterday by not having him come back into the game. But after having a closer look at it, he decided he wanted to play, and they've taped him up and decided that he'd be able to go up against the Greeks tonight. So tough assignment there for Jope Menes, trying to keep Zugris out or deny him. Zugris will go to the line. And he misses both. Ledegan over to Poede. And Poede's attempt bounces off the rim and goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Greece won the title in 2017. Also won it back in 2009 and 2002. And again, Belgium had never even made it to the semifinals before. So no matter what happens, I think this will be a successful tournament for them. Zugris, meanwhile, powers his way up for 2 points. Poede, bounce pass. Look at that to Pentalon. And Pentalon needs to be a little bit stronger. Maybe think about dunking that as opposed to going off the glass. I'm pretty sure his coach, Dario Gerza, would say the same thing. You want to at least try to get a foul there. And this time, Ledegan reaches in and commits the foul. Watch this. Pentalon, he's trying to bank this. And I think, well, that would be my suggestion anyways, go up and try to flush it. But you got to be strong, and this is definitely one of Zugris's strengths, is his strength. So we're all knotted at 5. There's the Ritter. He's quality. He's the leader of this team as well. I mean, it's no other way to say it. It was a massive blow to lose him after just 3 minutes yesterday against Israel. And Israel, to their credit, they smelled blood and they went for it. There's Pentalon for three. Just an outstanding jump shooter, in my opinion. Martinez gets it down low to Zugris. His pump fake. And he goes up. Scores with ease. This time Zugris goes out and fouls Pentalon. And that's probably where Pentalon has the advantage. I mean, he's a good shooter, so he forces his defender to come out and guard him, and then he's kind of try to go past him. Zugris coming out and putting too much contact on him. Well, that was a nice drive by Ledegan. He had a difficult day yesterday, as did all of the Belgian players, but clearly a bright talent. And very unselfish, but took too much time that time, so all of the 24-second shot clock went off. Eufetus guarding Poede, trying to really harass him. Here's DeRitter, and he loses it. Tough defense on DeRitter. Twelve to 7 Belgium. I would have thought that Greece would have started today, obviously coming off the low of yesterday. They would have really been itching to get back on the court and would have had the advantage. Trailing early. Economopoulos with the 2 points. Ledegan gets it very deep. Goes right at Bazinas and scores. Oh, nobody boxes out. Just standing there ball watching Belgium. And Mandzukic, he goes up. Jope Menes trying to get it, and it's going to go to Belgium. There's Pentalon. Ritter got a hand on it, but batted it over to Mandzukic. Oh, good rejection from Pentalon. Or to Ritter. No, that is Pentalon, excuse me. Economopoulos for three. It's good! And he pulls Greece to within 2 points. Playing in his second under-20 European Championship. Economopoulos. Here's Ledegan. So Ledegan turns it over. Caught a foul, pushing off with his left arm. So Di Maria comes in, played well in the fourth quarter yesterday. Mandzukic passes it back outside. Bajinas. Rope Menace being really hounded. Di Maria missing from deep. Pass goes off of Greece and out of bounds. 1:51 remaining in this first quarter. Economopoulos trying to get it to Zugris, and it definitely went off of Zugris' foot. Well, I suppose if you're Belgium, you're encouraged by your start today because you also really had no good taste from the semifinal against Israel. It was just a whipping. And you've been able to come back, be competitive in this first quarter. Active Pentalon gets it over to De Ritter. Great work. Oh, good work there from Pentalon. His second block. Into Zugris. Well, Pentalon wasn't blocking that one. Oh, nice shaking and baking there. Oh, and the drive, and Pelotas goes down. Hopefully he's okay. Nice herky-jerky movement. Pelotas has some real springs. So more substitutions for Greece coming in. Kalazakis amongst them, number 19. Here's Pelotas. Has yet to score in the game today. And he puts Greece back in front. So in for Belgium, we've got Grimon Prez, also Matteo Verstraete, number 10 is in the game. Grimon Prez, number 14, just entered. And for Greece, Giannis Mamikis is in the game, number 13. Zorbas as well, number 18. Kalazakis reaches around and commits the foul. Here's a three. It's good. How about that? Another shot. That's Verstraete coming off the bench. Player scratching the surface of his potential. Interesting body shape, nice and long. Here's the penetration, Pelotas, and he gets back to the line. So it must be on Griezmann Perez. Just get that confirmed with 0.8 seconds. It was indeed on Griezmann Perez, number 14. So Pelotas, who's back at the free throw line, makes the first and the second. Well, look at that. Belgium got a good look there. Putting it up from a long way. Just 0.8 seconds left. And at the end of one, Greece lead it 18-17 over Belgium in the third place game of the FIBA Under-20 European Championship. So Greece trailing 20-18 here at the start of the second quarter. After that shot from Belgium. Di Maria getting his first three, and quickly answering is Pelotas, who's doing a good job now scoring for Greece. Now Di Maria with the runner. Greece get ahead. Good control and nice basket. Pelotas doesn't turn it over, but knows exactly where to throw it. Get it to Mandzukic and let him score. Verstraete's pass. Here's Ledegan missing from deep. A long rebound by Di Maria. Verstraete again. Good work, De Ridder. Puts it right back up and scores. He's got a chance for an and one. In fact, he does have an and one. Let's see if he makes it. So De Ridder gets the three-point play and puts Belgium back in front. Economopoulos turns it over. Belgium, De Ridder trying to get the pass out on the break to Ledegan, but Greece hustle back and play defense. Look at that. Good kick. Di Maria, well, what a spin, and he gets rejected. Great play by Zugris. Good defense by Verstraete, knocking it away. Now he's got it in the open floor over to Pentalon. And the whistle blows. Not sure why the whistle stopped play. And Belgium a little bit frustrated by that because they had Pentalon, a good shooter, on the break. Here it is. Sorry, there was a foul. That's what it was. Yeah, they called the foul on Economopoulos. Nice putback by Di Maria. Well, Belgium are sneaky good, sneaky effective. Staying right in it. Mandzukic, feet set. De Ridder not able to corral the rebound. Greece, good work. Another opportunity for them. Mandzukic. Mandzukic puts it up and in. Oh, Menace did a great job. Looked like he was going to pass it. Then he took it all the way. Jope Menace. We saw him with a ferocious two-handed dunk on a drive yesterday. We haven't seen it today. Oh, boy, Greece almost turned it over. Then they get it back. And they will maintain possession. Pelotas. That's just great defense from De Ridder, knocking it out of Pelotas' hands. Blocking it. (27-24) Belgium on top in the third place game of the FIBA Under-20 European Championship here in the Heraklion Arena in Crete. And the defense by Pelotas has been very lively. And Verstraete, wow, that was a bad turnover. You just can't lose it at midcourt. You're just triggering a fast break. And again, another dangerous pass. Belgium turnovers really plagued them yesterday against Israel. Pentalon hits the three-pointer. But it's one area of this Belgium team you would hope that after this tournament they're going to realize that they got to take care of the basketball a little bit better. Here they are on the break. Di Maria pulls up, and you can count it. Di Maria and Belgium definitely have shot the ball well today. They go up by 7 points, forcing Greece to take a timeout. So Greece looked to slow down this Belgian team that suddenly seems to have the wind in its sails. Now the pass gets away. Nope, it's going to stay at this end. Papadopoulos. Frustration boileth over for the coach. Economopoulos inbounds the basketball. Greece trailing by 7. Boy, that was a tough shot, and Menace rebounds and is fouled by Economopoulos. Driving in, Poudet. Oh, there's the putback. And boy, this Belgium team right now is flying. And it's even if De Ridder is not 100%, just his presence on the court means so much. The lead goes up to 9. And now Bazinas' pass tapped by Belgium. It goes out of bounds. Nice drive, nice handoff. And then Zouguras follows up his miss, goes back up again. That was a great finish by Zouguras. Great attention, concentration, not giving up on the basketball. Such a workhorse player, Zouguras. 9 points. May Belgium have a golden opportunity here if they can. Oh boy, you simply cannot turn the basketball over. In that situation, you're inviting Greece to come right back in the game. Up 7. Mandzukic down low. And they've called a push on Pentalon. He was definitely pushing Zouguras, who was looking over at the coach. I mean, the thing is, in the paint, the battle for the rebounds, there is a lot of contact, a lot of pushing, but sometimes it's deemed to be excessive or you're getting an unfair advantage, and I guess that was that case. Coming from behind, you're never going to be allowed to get away from coming from behind and push. Well, if the referee is wondering, if he sees you coming from behind like that and pushing off, he's going to call a foul. Here's a drive, and Bazinas whistled. Is it De Ridder that's called for the foul? Let's have a look. It is indeed. Well, Belgium have only turned it over 4 times today. Greece have turned it over 6 times. And the first free throw is no good from Bazinas. Second is good, and we've got a timeout on the court with Belgium leading 35-29 over Greece. Pentalon, or is that Griezmann Perez from the left corner? How about that? The big fella shooting it. Same hairstyle perhaps as Pentalon, but Pentalon now taking a rest, and Griezmann Perez showing that soft touch. Nice catch and turn by Zugris. Just a warrior, isn't he? Di Maria. Long rebound to Mandzukic. And Greece. Bajinas. Bowls over De Ridder. Not really. He was kind of boxing out a little bit, and I think De Ridder sold it pretty well. And Belgium add to their lead. Once again, now their biggest lead of the game, 40-39. That was Puede with that floater. Economopoulos missing. And De Ridder rebounds and runs. Mr. Versatility. And Bajinas whistled for another one. Yeah, it's just not a basketball play. You're stepping into De Ridder's path and turning your back to him. I mean, that's an easy one for the referee. That's a bad foul. You don't want to just foul Belgium and put De Ridder on the free throw line. De Ridder came in averaging 17.2 points per game. Obviously, his numbers dipped because of yesterday. Well, he does only make 1 of 2, so maybe Bajinas was onto something there, but he's a good free throw shooter. He came in shooting 88.9%. That is not a player that you want to foul. 10-point advantage. Pilatos back in. He's been impressive, and pass over to Economopoulos missing. Belgium, look at that. Oh, what a catch, and what a finish from Menace. I mean, the hands on that man right there. He made this look easy. Look at him. Great control, catching and shooting, and stretches Belgium's lead to 12. .131 remaining in the third place game. Belgium, imagine if they're able to get to the podium. The first time ever in an under-20 European Championship. What a sensational achievement that would be. And for Greece, you just feel like, as Menace has whistled for the foul, the pressure is on them. They're at home. Clearly, they start as the favorites in this game, and they need to get something out of this tournament. So Zugris back at the free throw line. .43-32, Belgium on top. Greece struggling at the line. We know they have free throw issues. Poede missing. Konomopoulos, is he going to take it all the way? Yes, he is. And draws the foul on Menace. UFA Menace. Well, that's kind of weak, really. Well, Ministre talking to Menace, explaining why he called that foul. But free throws are not going in for Greece in this tournament. And again, just a 1 of 2 effort. So it's a 10-point game in the final minute of this first half. Kalazakis in the game, bringing a little pressure. Poede has it. Neophytis as well in the game, number 6. What is the favorable matchup here? Well, the Ritter against anybody is usually pretty good. Here he is taking the punishment, though, and Mandzukic forcing him into a difficult shot. Well, at least the Ritter took the shot. Maybe should have passed it. Neophytis penetrates, turns, somehow gets it to Kalazaka, or no, gets it. Oh! Boy, that hurt. He got it to Zorbas, who missed. Here's Zorbas. And then Neophytis. And then Zorbas goes in and sacrifices, lands on his tailbone. That doesn't feel good. 43-33. See Christophe Began over there, one of the assistant coaches, played for Belgium's national team. Remember, just 10 years ago at the Eurobasket 2013. Watching him play so well. Now he's one of the great coaches in this system. 23-18, the rebounding advantage to Greece, but it doesn't show on the scoreboard. Scanning the barcode to get live stats and more, folks. Also going to social media. FIBA U20 Europe, and that'll get you there. So again, go to hashtag FIBA U20 Europe if you want to hit some social media messages out there. I'm sure there's plenty for the French national team, generating some excitement. French have been electric. They are definitely the team to beat. Israel, that is going to be a true David and Goliath matchup in my opinion. David being the Israelis. Even though Israel have that great success in recent tournaments, winning the under-20 European title twice in the past several years. Now, final seconds ticking off the clock. It's go time. Poede. Menace gets baseline, tries to put it up, and Kalazaka's not having any of that. He gets the block. And that's how it finishes the first half. Greece struggling offensively. Missing free throws as well. Belgium on top. Bouncing back strong from yesterday's defeat to Israel. They lead it 43-33 over Greece at halftime. Well, that three-point shot, 6 more threes have been made by Belgium, and that is the difference in the game. Greece would be closer if they were shooting better from the line, but they're not. Belgium with those 10 assists, and even though they have turned it over, not nearly as much as they did against Israel. Zugris has a game-high 12 points for Greece. De Ritter playing despite the hand injury, has 10 to pace Belgium. We'll be right back before the start of the second half.
You need character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
Second half action underway. Greece with possession, and well, Mandzukic looked like he thought he had a layup, and Belgium just went up and got the swat to deny him. Belgium leading by 10 points in this third place game being played in Greece in Heraklion. Menace forcing one up, and Greece looking like they're playing with a little bit more sense of urgency here at the start of the second half. But the ball goes out of bounds off Greece. Goes off of Kalitzakis. Well, that was very close to a turnover. Over and back even. Here's Menace getting it to DeRitter. And DeRitter goes up, and they are defending him. And ooh, you worry about DeRitter falling on the court with his hand injury. Here's Zugris. Oh, yeah, he came down hard on him there. He got away with that one. But then they called the foul on the second. Looked like Zugris clearly fouled him on the first attempt. The level of European basketball just at an all-time high, capturing the imagination of so many youngsters out there. Seeing so many players make it to the NBA, make it to leading clubs in Europe. You know, a lot of these Belgian players, for example, have seen their clubs have success in the basketball Champions League, or at least compete in the basketball Champions League. Look at Pentalon come up and get the rebound. Almost. Now Neophytis drives down, and Greece almost a little bit out of control there. Platos has it. Here's the lob. Oh boy, that was a good chance. And Mandzukic comes down from behind, and the ball is awarded. Look at the lob. And Neophytis reached in and knocked it out of bounds. And obviously the Greek players, they have a lot of heroes as well, including one of the best players in the world, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, two-time NBA MVP. But long before Antetokounmpo, plenty of other Greek legends as well that actually won international basketball, winning the Eurobasket in 2005, making it to the World Cup final in 2006. And don't think for a minute that all of these Greek players don't know who those legends are, the Theo Papalukas's, the Vasilis Spanoulises, the Sophocles Schwarzenidis, Dimos Dakoutis, everybody in that team, the coach, Panyatis Yanakis. So a lot of examples to follow for both of these countries. They're diving on the floor for the ball and tie it up. And you can hear Coach Papadopoulos really yelling away at the other end. Economopoulos getting ready to check back into the game. And Neophytus bothering Poede, who turns it over, and Poede, the point guard, has to do better in that situation. Simply cannot turn it over. A couple of times today, Belgium have turned it over and just given away easy points. Jope Menes drives in, and it was denied right at the end. Quickly, Greece now. Mandzukic on the break. Gets into the paint, gets deep, goes up with the left hand. Great job by Pentalon to get up. And then De Ritter wrestles the ball away. And Ledegan is fouled. Oh, no, they're going to say a turnover. Traveling, I think. Yeah, that was traveling. Greece showing some fight here at the beginning of the third quarter. Economopoulos. Kaladzakis, boy, about 1.5 meters behind the arc, and he drills the three. And Belgium are going to call a timeout. Greece alive and kicking. The turnovers, once again, a problem for Belgium. Chance of Hellas. See the points off turnovers now 10 for Greece and 7 for Belgium. So coming back to live action after the timeout, Belgium wobbling a little bit here, and Greece sensing an opportunity. I think that was a very good timeout to take for Belgium. Need to get some control here. Watch here. Watch Kaladzakis go up against Menes. He just kind of runs into him even after the whistle. Just wants to let him know that he is on him. Greece trying to be a little bit more physical defensively. Pentalon hands it off to Menes. Outside it goes. The three-pointer from Ledegan, not there, but Pentalon with the rebound. Beautiful bounce pass, Pentalon. And look at Belgium scrap away for the ball, but it's going to be Greece and Economopoulos. Kaladzakis gets it deep, fades, and this time unsuccessful. Well, I don't think you can blame him for taking that shot. Yeah, Neophytus has really got to get it's one thing to play close defense, to be uptight, but you just are not allowed to run into the offensive player when he's dribbling the basketball. And we've seen it a couple of times from him. And Bajinas. And now an offensive foul. And you're not allowed to do that either if you're Belgium. And Pentalon, well, just kind of slid under Kaladzakis right at the end, and the referee saw him. Now Pentalon called for foul holding on Zugris. Yeah, I mean, Pentalon's got his hands all over him. Why is he complaining? So 4 fouls on Pentalon, and the bench is going to be tested for Belgium here. And probably the best thing that happened for this Belgium team out of yesterday's woeful, well, shall we say disappointing performance was the fact that their bench actually got a lot of minutes. And let's see if that, having had that time on the court, is going to help them right now. Mandzukic puts up a 3, the long 3 chased down by Di Maria, who I think has been crying out for a little bit more playing time. He's in the game. He's looked steady. He's got the basketball. He's got Ledegan in the left corner. Di Maria. Here's De Ridder. Di Maria, he can stroke it. And not that time. Look at Ledegan get up. Boy, he can fly, can't he? But Greece survive, and a chance to cut into the 5-point deficit. Neophytos. Tough shot. And again, Grimon Prez. Look like Zugris might tap that in. Here is just Pode. Needs to calm down a little bit. Zugris again. Oh, De Ridder. Those Belgians surprise you sometimes with their athleticism, their length. Here's De Ridder, spins, turns, gets into the paint, and he is fouled. They've had so many great Belgian players that have played for the big clubs in Europe, the Sam van Rossums, Axel Hervels, Batin Obasohan currently. Spent last season with Asvel. Thomas Vandenspiegel for so long. Had a great European career. Won European titles. And all those guys played for the national team, even more that I haven't mentioned. And all these guys want to follow in their footsteps. And, you know, you wonder how good these guys are going to be. I mean, the likes of De Ridder is very promising that he's as good as he is already at his age. And offensive foul called against Greece. Di Maria with the pass to Grimon Prez. What an impressive play by Belgium. And look at that. Grimon Prez, great catch and shot. But Di Maria is showing some nice basketball today. Oh, ball almost went in. De Ridder had leaked out to midcourt, but Ledegan didn't see him. Now Di Maria dribbling behind his back to get away from Economopoulos. So Belgium has stretched the lead back to 8. Feels kind of like Belgium have weathered the storm a little bit. Oh boy, tough shot from Di Maria. If that's what you're going to have to settle for, you're not going to have much success. Economopoulos probes. And look at that, another turnover. And Economopoulos and Zugris. I don't understand what Economopoulos is saying there. He made the pass to where Zugris was, but over his head. It was like he was asking why didn't he go to the corner? They crash the boards. Platos drives in. Oh, puts it in. He's been tough today. Poede drives in, looking for a foul. Nothing called. Mandzukic, decided to go deep, passed up the jumper, made some contact. Ref quite rightly didn't blow the whistle and just missed the shot. De Ridder, why not? And left him wide open, took his time and made it. It's a 9-point lead for Belgium. Trying to get their first ever spot on the podium at an under-20 European Championship. Mandzukic for three, just doesn't drop for Mandzukic. Lefteris stroking it big time against Turkey the other day. There's Poede, and they call another turnover on Poede. Oh no, it's on, no, excuse me, De Ridder sliding in there a little too late. Martinez gets it down low, and then it goes out of bounds. And Griezmann Perez, they passed it to Zorbas, but he couldn't control it. Watch Griezmann Perez. See if he pushes off here a little bit. No, this Zorbas just, oh, right there. He's maybe slightly lucky they didn't call anything. Poede again. Offensive foul. Boy, he is. Turns it over, guarded closely by Platos. Called for the foul. Chance of Hellas. Greek fans not losing belief. Bajanis gets it to Mandzukic. What a block by Ledegan. Get it out of here, he says. Fully stretched. Ledegan surprises you, doesn't he, with his athleticism. Time and time again, he goes in and makes plays like that. Scores on drives. Very intriguing player. Griezmann Perez taking the bump. Boy, excellent work by Griezmann Perez. And Greece come up and bump. Armigas bumps Poede. Poede has 5 points, 3 assists. Misses the first free throw. Gets the second one to drop, so he's got. So he comes out. Kode 6 points, 3 assists, but he has turned it over 4 times. 3 turnovers on Ledegan. But Belgium lead at 50-40. I just want to stress the positive for Belgium. Here's Mandzukic. And certainly Mandzukic initiating some contact, but yeah, Grimon Perez came in right at the end with the bump and committed the foul. It's a good call. It's okay to come over and help, but you can't just kind of run into him. And Mandzukic really struggling today. Not at his best, just 3 of 11 inside the arc. He hasn't made a three-pointer. He does have 6 rebounds, but he's also now missed from the free throw line. Greek fans will be hoping that he's saving his best for last in the fourth quarter because it hasn't been good enough to this point. Hasn't been for a lack of trying. Just one of those games for Mandzukic. De Ritter turns. Here's Mandzukic. I was going to say the good ones keep shooting, but in his case, the good one keeps shooting but keeps missing. Just not working for him. Greece's offense just not in any type of rhythm. Here's Di Maria. Oh, look at the follow. Great play by Menace. Jope Menace reading the miss beautifully as he comes in. And Belgium have a 12-point lead going to the fourth quarter. Belgium lead it 52-40. Well, it's now or never time for Greece if they're going to come back, and they come right out, and they get a layup. Marzinas. So it gets back to a 10-point deficit. Can Belgium maintain this lead or at least get to the finish line? And that is just not allowed for Jonas Memikis. Here's Di Maria. Tough drive. Man, way too tough of a shot. Oh boy, tough drive again in Greece. And one. So Thanasios Bazinas with a chance to cut the deficit to 7 points. He's got 5 points. And he does indeed convert the opportunity. And really the big question is, can Belgium close this thing out? I think they can. They need to have better execution than they had last time. Jope Menace. Oh, nice drive. And the finish is there. Grimon Prez. Excellent work. I think Jope Menace has a high ceiling. He is very gifted athletically. Here's the drive. And the travel gives it back to Belgium. Yeah, I mean, you really get the feeling looking at this Belgium team. All of these players, it feels like they're just kind of scratching the surface of their potential. They have a potential, a lot more. They can get a lot better, and it's going to be exciting watching them develop in the coming couple of years. All of these guys. Here's Ledegan. Ooh, he turned it over. Oh yeah, just can't do that. I would also put Verstraete in there. Interesting to see how Grimon Prez develops. We haven't seen Messia Dio today. He played a lot yesterday. He's got a lot of natural gifts. Clearly has some work to do, though, on his game. And there they are. Ledegan with the steal. And takes it all the way. And good hustle back by Economopoulos. Knocks it over to his teammate. Now Greece, having avoided giving away a transition bucket, get it down low, and Pode called for the foul, reaching around from behind. Good foul from Pode, I think, in that situation. Well, if you're not a player that can cope well with contact, you don't want to play in this physicality. You don't want to play in the Under-20 European Championship because it is a physical game, as we've seen today and we've seen before. Look at this. Turning, scoring. Good job by Mandzukic. Like I said, it's been a struggle for him today, but he's continuing to fight. And it's back to a 7-point deficit. And Ledegan almost pushing off with his left hand. Here's De Ridder forcing up a tough shot. Pagina stopped by Jope Menace and fouled right at midcourt. And another layup for Bajinas. And that is enough for Belgium. They've got to call a timeout. Greece laying it all out there right now, trying to get a win on the final day to get to the podium. Putting Belgium under pressure. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. So can Belgium hold on here in the fourth quarter against Greece, playing with a sense of desperation, a sense of urgency? And the foul sends Di Maria crashing to the hardwood. They've got Di Maria in there, I think, to help out with the ball handling, perhaps. Another player that can penetrate, giving Ledegan a chance to catch his breath. Going to dry off the basketball. Sean Puade. Shot clock down to 6. Gets it to Jope Menes. Jope Menes drives in. They follow. And Griezmann Perez crashes. Greece come down with the basketball. Kalaitzakis spins, turns, and his pass intended for Economopoulos in the corner and just kind of fumbled into the hands of Di Maria. Here's De Ridder. And now his pass intercepted right into the hands of Kalaitzakis, who goes in and he travels. And twice now, Kalaitzakis, I mean, you can understand why he wants to get down and score or to push the tempo, but you have to do so with a little bit of control. And Di Maria was able to reach in and get a hand on that right at the last second. Mandzukic reaching from behind, 5:44 remaining. Belgium still with a 5-point lead. Feel like they really need to get a bucket just to kind of restore a little bit of self-belief. Oh boy, the path to the basket opens up. And Puade then passes to nowhere into the paint and triggers a break. And then again, Greece go down on the break, kind of in a rush, and come away with no points. Both teams really struggling to finish right now. Di Maria, 3 consecutive possessions for Greece, and they've come away with nothing. Puade, his pass, again intercepted. Here's Mandzukic, takes it deep. Oh, great defense from Di Maria, reaching in at the last minute, knocking the ball away. Watch this, all ball. Oh boy, I think if they challenge that, they would get possession. That looked like it went off of Mandzukic. I don't remember them using a coach's challenge. Maginas drives, dumps, and again, another miss for Greece. They stay with it. Oh, boy, beautiful. Mermigas looked like he was at an angle where it was going to be too difficult for him to score, but he stuck with it and made it with his left hand. Ledegan now back in the game. Belgium struggling here in the closing stages, and De Ridder, again, doesn't score, but Jope Menes with the rebound. Pentalon back in the game with the 4 fouls. And great job, Ledegan getting in, and he's fouled by Mermigas. Yeah, all ball there, but I think it was the body. 3 fouls on Greece. It's been a long time since Belgium scored. They haven't scored since the 8:56 mark in this fourth quarter, and De Ridder chases it down, but Greece. So it's been like 4.5 minutes since Belgium has scored. Greece sensing the opportunity. Might they be able to get away with a win tonight? I'm guessing that Pentalon is back in the game to let one fly from deep if he gets a chance. Anything different for Belgium would be much appreciated. And now another turnover. Well, they could challenge. I don't know if Ledegan touched that or not, but there is going to be a coach's challenge. Oh, they're going to do the official review. I didn't think that. So the question is, does it touch Ledegan? Watch number 13 for Belgium, right there in your screen to the right. Does the ball touch him? Right. You got to slow it down right as it goes past his hands. He was definitely trying to catch it. And it's going to be Greek basketball. I think it was a challenge in the end. And even so, Belgium come away with the basketball. Boy, Belgium hanging on by their fingernails right now. At this end of the court, they have had no success for the past 5 minutes. Nothing. Oh, Pentalon. Quick pass to Menace. And Menace had it knocked away from behind. Good work by Konomopoulos. Or Mermikas. Yeah, Mermikas. And Mermikas with, no, Zugris with the rebound. Zugris catches it and he's fouled by Ledegan. Number 4 on Belgium. Belgium has scored just 2 points in the fourth quarter. Unbelievable. It is a drought of epic proportions. Epic. Timeout, Greece. Scanning the barcode to get live stats and more, and also go to hashtag FIBA U20 Europe to send out your messages in the social media. So back to live action after the timeout. Again, Belgium clinging to a 3-point lead. They've scored just 2 points. There's the pump fake and blocked from behind. Joppe Menace, 3.1 seconds remaining. I mean, you have to applaud Belgium's defense. They've only given up 11 points themselves in this fourth quarter, but at some point, they're going to have to score. Ooh. Mamikis drives in, misses the layup. And Belgium survive another possession of Greece. Spread the floor, get somebody to penetrate. Here goes Di Maria, drives in. Well, just having no joy whatsoever at that end of the court. Economopoulos. And that is foul number 5 on Belgium. Economopoulos going to the free throw line. So clock stops, 3:01 remaining, and a chance for Greece, who've been struggling at the line, to draw closer. These are pressure free throws. They are 9 of 17 at the stripe today. Economopoulos makes the first. That's big time. He was 1 of 2 before that. Now he's 2 of 3. And Economopoulos makes just 1 of 2, but nobody boxes out Zugris, who goes in and scores with the putback. And De Ridder asking to be helped up. He's telling the referee, hey, I got killed trying to box out. The Greek fans don't care. They just know that their team has clawed their way back to tie the game. Hasn't been pretty. It's been ugly. They've trailed by as many as 12 points, but here they are now. And I don't know if this full court pressure is a good idea from Greece. Their half court's been good enough. Okay. And De Ridder gets it. He drives in, stays with it. Greece again. De Ridder again looks at the ref, looking for some love. He's not going to get it. Now Greece with a chance to take the lead, and they do not. You can't be looking for the official's call. You got to play through the contact. Here goes Jope Menislaw. They're going to call a charge. Yeah, that's a good call. He just kind of lowers his shoulder and goes right into Economopoulos. Four fouls now on Menace. There's also 4 fouls on Pentalon. This is the lowest scoring quarter for Belgium in this competition, just 2 points. Economopoulos. Maginas. Bounce pass. Zugris loses it. Great D from De Ridder. 3-on-1 break. And they get it, and they finally, in the open floor, get something. Ledegan. Or Ledegan, rather. Excuse me. Mandzukic looks for some... Oh, he gets rejected by Pentalon. Another swat from Pentalon. And again, that Belgium athleticism just surprises you sometimes. Just kind of comes out of nowhere. The length. Skip pass over to Ledegan, read by Bajinas. Knocks it out of bounds with 2.7 seconds on the shot clock. Pentalon today has 4 blocked shots. And there's 2 blocks for De Ridder. Zugris has 2 blocks for Greece. He's got to shoot at Pentalon, and he is... I don't know what happened there. So I guess he didn't... No, he stepped out of bounds. That's the call. 19 turnovers for Belgium. Yep, he did. Great call by the ref. I didn't see it. His left foot out of bounds. Greece having pulled level, now trailing again by 2. Dare they even think about taking a 3? Well, they did. Oh, the spin move, Merbigas. Economopoulos off the back of the iron. Mandzukic with the rebound. Final minute now, 50 seconds. Bajinas! And that's a 2, he ties it. Bajinas, big time. He's played well in the fourth. Where do Belgium go from here? How about Ledegan? Oh boy, they left Pentalon wide open, but they live to tell the tale. And now with 26 seconds left, and Greece can hold it for the last shot. Can you believe it? Belgium could be punished for scoring just 4 points in this last quarter. All credit to the Greek defense, though. It has been immense. Bajinas drives over to the 3, and it is no good. They've got a little bit of time. Nope. We got overtime, folks. So Mermigas attempted a 3. I think Belgium just glad to get that quarter over with. No points. Points hard to come by. Goodness me. Well, if you enjoy the Under-20 European Championship and you're a Belgian basketball player, you get 5 more minutes of free basketball, but I'm pretty sure they'd like this thing to be over and with a W. Greece, meanwhile, as you look at the numbers, just the woeful shooting from deep compared to Belgium, but they are in it. Belgium have done better from a rebounding standpoint, closing that gap to just 3. Zugris and De Ridder each with 14 points to lead all scorers. Overtime underway, and Belgium continue to struggle at the offensive end. It has been an almighty struggle for both of these teams today, but Greece seem to have the momentum right now, having forced the overtime. Mandzukic drives in, passes out to the corner. The three-point shot is good! And there may be no way back for Belgium the way they have been scoring or failing to score here in this second half. And Menace drives down. Maybe the sense of urgency increases for them. Good solid drive for Menace. Greece can't let up defensively. They've been outstanding, really causing problems at that end, but they were a little bit weak. Pump fake, turn, and there is the follow by Zugris. Nobody boxing out Zugris. It was Bajinas who hit the three-pointer before that for Greece. Menace, tough catch. And the whistle finally blows against Greece, and it's Economopoulos with the foul. And he got a lot of ball, but looked like he also got some right hand of De Ridder. So De Ridder's good free throw shooter, but he struggled today. You don't know if it's because of the hand injury, the left hand wrapping. He's now 5 of 8. 4 of 8, excuse me, now. 4 of 9. And it's a 2-point lead for Greece. And going down, what a block by Pentalon. His 5th block of the day. Are you kidding me? The swap machine. Xander Pentalon. Look at this. I know this is your house, but I'm going to make it my house. Get this out of here. This is my house. Boy, Pentalon. If Pentalon becomes the great rim protector, that changes everything for his career. And after this game, we'll have to see where he is in the statistics in terms of blocking shots. Big possession for Belgium. They're all big right now, but Di Maria lets it fly from deep, misses it, follows up the shot, but it lands for Economopoulos. Three-pointer for Bajinas, and that's going to lead to a break for Ledegan, and he is fouled from behind. He is tripped up. And that's a good call on Mamerkas. Chasing back on defense, and he definitely caught Ledegan. That's a break for Belgium because it gives them a chance to get to the line. Coming into today, it was Thijs de Ridder that was leading this team in blocks. Like 32nd in the competition. So it wasn't like Xander Pentalon was telling the rest of Europe, look at me, I'm the great shot blocker, but he has been today. And Ledegan takes his time and makes the first and closes the gap to just 1 point. And he ties it at 61, so real, I think, fortunate turn of events for Belgium that they were able to get to the line. Good D. Look at that. Pentalon defensively making the plays in the fourth quarter that are going to give Belgium a chance to win the game. Unbelievable. Been sitting on the bench for a long time with 4 fouls. They definitely can't afford to lose him right now. Here's Ledegan. Find Pentalon wide open. Now he gets it. Di Maria drives in. And no. Shot clock expires. You don't feel like de Ridder's, you don't feel like Di Maria is that confident he's going to make that shot. He's got to finish that better. Here's Pentalon there for the help defense. Mandzukic turns. This time Pentalon does not go for the block, and Mandzukic goes up and scores. So with 1:40 remaining, Greece back in front. Di Maria goes out. Puede comes back in. You know, more on the Pentalon blocks. I mean, he had 3 blocks coming into today in the entire tournament, and now he's got 5 today. So it has been a little bit out of the ordinary performance for him from that standpoint. but he did not go for the block on that one. Didn't want to pick up the fifth foul. Poete comes back in. He has anything to offer with this penetration and dish. Looking for a little bit of space. Poete. Oh, look at that. Menace gets the drive and he's fouled. He saw nobody in the lane and just took off. And Economopoulos commits the foul and a chance to go back in front when Menace is truly menacing on his drives to the basket. We haven't seen a rim rocker from him today like we saw yesterday. But he has put Belgium back in front with the and one. Now Greece. The pressure back on them. Mandzukic doesn't hesitate. And Zalgiris goes for the putback and misses. Belgium living dangerously, but they retain the lead, and now they have possession. And surely you get the ball back in the hands of Menace. Oh, Ledegen this time drives in. Oh, takes a difficult shot. Now quickly up it goes. And Greece run. Oh, they score! What a play by Platos. Plotas, excuse me. Plotas with the go-ahead bucket and a chance now for a 2-point lead. And if you are Belgium, you better be boxing out. Although Plotas has made all 4 of his free throws today. He has been solid. Only makes 1 of 2, and look at that. They get the ball back. And they do not get a shot off, so mental mistake for Greece. You cannot let that happen. You have to be a little bit more aware of how much time is on the shot clock. Well, they're going to look at it to see. There's Mazzoni grinning away. Almost as if to say, I knew you'd be coming over here to review this. There's no way this gets off on time. No. Yeah. So, referees had it right. Should be 33.6 seconds. And 33.4. Well, Belgium dodged the bullet there after giving away the offensive rebound. Greece's defense is so good right now. What kind of play is Belgium going to dial up? I still like giving the ball back to Menace. Pentalon has not really attempted much here. Here's Poete. There you go. Menace cuts in. They get it to DeRitter. What a play. And he misses. And a foul called on Belgium. And the rebounding. Where? I don't see it. I didn't see it. That is... Wow, they called that foul on Poete. Unless maybe he pushed. This is the big one. If he makes this, it's a 3-point lead. And I know that conventional wisdom says in Europe, foul the guy. Don't let him attempt the game-tying three, but I'm not sure I would right now against Belgium. So he takes the lead to 3. Belgium clearly, they got the basketball to De Ridder. If you want to scan in that, you'll get live stats some more on the FIBA website. They got De Ridder wide open for a three-pointer, and he missed it. I mean, they couldn't have had a better play for the right guy. So from that standpoint, De Ridder was shooting 33.3% coming into this. He had hit 5 of 15. He just missed 1. The Greece foul. Oh, they get it to Ledegan, and he misses. Greece rebound. Now they try to get the basketball up the floor. Belgium have to foul. They can't get the basketball, and with 5 seconds left, if Greece make this free throw, it's done. But you got to really credit Greece because they have not been at their best today. But one thing they've continued to do is play hard, and defensively in that fourth quarter, they just didn't give anything away to Belgium, limiting them to 4 points. So he misses the first. If he makes this one, I think you could pretty much say he's done and dusted. And he does. Now Belgium have to go quickly. They want to take a shot, potentially leaning into somebody. If you're Greece, you just back away now. You just do not do anything. Just don't play any defense here. Just back up. Don't think about guarding anybody shooting the basketball from behind the arc. And doesn't matter, Belgium throw it away, and you could probably argue in a way they threw it away the victory because they had the game, it seemed like, in their grasp, up 12 points going to the fourth quarter. But Greece, the best way to finish this tournament for them, they come back and they win it 68-64 over Belgium to clinch third place. Well, tough pill to swallow for Belgium, but nevertheless, it's been a solid tournament for them, getting to the semifinals for the first time, but it really is going to be a frustrating exit for them because they were so close to getting to the podium, and ultimately you got to be able to keep the scoreboard ticking over in the fourth quarter, which they did not. Even in the overtime, they had the open three for De Ridder, but he missed it, and Greece, I don't want to say they were irrepressible, but they were just relentless overall defensively, and ultimately just did enough to get to the podium, and that really helps get rid of that tough loss yesterday against France. So congratulations to Greece for winning the third place game against Belgium. Next up, the battle for the title. It'll be France taking on Israel in the Under-20 European Championship final. Thanks for watching, everybody.